Have you ever heard a speech that tries to solve all your problems with one easy solution? Some of the problems you may be facing are marriage struggles, inadequately providing for your children, or hating your job. Well, I have a solution to all three of those problems you may be facing. It's not an easy solution, but it's one with a proven track record. Do you know one of the main causes of divorce and unhappy marriages today is money? Or that children's future earning potential is based on the amount of education you receive? Or how your employment opportunities will increase dramatically with a single piece of paper? Yes, I'm talking about the importance of receiving a college education. I spent many years going from job to job without any real satisfaction and gainful employment. When anyone would ask me what I wanted to do with my life, I would tell them I wanted to go back to school. However, it took me almost 8 years just to do that. Why? I wish I would have started as soon as I could, but to tell you the truth, I didn't start because I had the fear of failure. I have overcome my fear of failure, and I'm completing my sophomore year at BYU, Idaho with a 3.95 GPA. It was not an easy decision, but attending college has given me many opportunities. The one that I'm most grateful for is the opportunity to earn more money. I grew up in a family where money was tight, and there have been I was a witness to many of family fights that were centered on the lack of money. I no longer have the fear that this will be me and my family because I will increase my earning potential due to my college education. I know that I will be able to be an example to my two lovely daughters, Amelia, who is 6, and Charlie, who is 4. They have seen the long nights and the sacrifices their mom and I have made so I could go back to school. They will want to emulate me and my example. I feel confident that I will end up working in a line of work that is not only satisfying, but also provide my family with the resources for a happy and successful life. First comes love, then comes money problems. Money causes stress on relationships. I know from personal experience that my own marriage is less complicated and less stressful when we do not have to worry about how we're going to pay our bills. Money-related stress is listed on marriage.com as one of the top 10 main reasons why people get divorced. The American Psychological Association found almost 3/4 of Americans are experiencing financial stress at least some of the time, and nearly 1/4 of Americans are feeling extreme financial stress. Now, having enough money limits your ability to help others. Financial security in a relationship can allow greater prosperity, the potential to build wealth, and the ability to help others. I know that being able to serve others will not only help them, but will bless you in your relationships. When people look at this picture, they experience a different range of emotions. For me, I feel overwhelmed with joy and love for the little girl who can bless someone else with money. The joy is something that cannot happen when we are overburdened with debt and stress. I'm grateful that my 6-year-old daughter, Amelia, who had an opportunity to do just this. I'm grateful for my loving wife, who has been an example of service to our children. They are watching you. How to maximize your child's future earning potential. My father was a college graduate, but he was sick and passed away before he could lead and guide me through college. I didn't have any older siblings that completed college, and because of the lack of guidance, I didn't pursue an education. Not immediately attending college as soon as I could is one of my biggest regrets in my life. I do not want to put my daughters at that disadvantage. I want them to have the potential to earn more money. As a child who was born in a low-income home and does not receive a college education has an almost 8 times greater chance to remain in poverty than to end up in the upper end of income distribution. The blue bar represents those without a college education that grew up in poor income areas or income earnings. The green bar represents those with a college education, and to the right it shows poverty and onward. So without the education, you can see the disadvantage that you're at growing up with a poor income family and then not receiving a college education versus getting the college education. The children would want to emulate you. My daughters have seen all the hard work that I put into my education so far, and they both are well aware of the importance of education. Growing up, I didn't see my dad attend college. I didn't fully understand the value of a college education. However, my daughters both know and understand what I am doing and why I am doing it. I know when I have completed my education, I will receive a greater income and job satisfaction. My daughters will be left with no better choice than to want to emulate me. Increase your income and job satisfaction. College will better your chance of building your wealth. A study conducted by Georgetown University found, on average, that college graduates earn $1 million more in earnings over their lifetime. I know that before I attended college, I was going from job to job in hopes of increasing my income, and I failed many times over. I now know that this is because I did not have enough employment opportunities or the right opportunities available to me. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, a person with a bachelor's degree will earn on average $459 per week over someone with just a high school diploma. Overall satisfaction will come with that college diploma. According to Professor Philip Trostel, in a study, it's not just the money. College graduates have an overall life expectancy of 7 years or more than people without a college education. Someone with a college degree is not only healthier, but they have the potential to choose what line of work they want to be in and not be forced to work where they are stressed and unhappy. I am personally excited to finally have the freedom to choose where I can work, and I know that it will bring much joy to my wife and my 2 wonderful daughters. If you found yourself wondering any time during my presentation whether you or your family could benefit from receiving an education, I urge you to make the decision to go back to school. It may be a long 4 years or even 8 years, but those years will pass if you're in school or not. You can spend those years and many more being unsatisfied, or you can work hard a few years and reap the benefits of many more years of satisfaction. Going back to school has given me the valuable ability of choice and freedom. I will be able to choose where I work and where I live. It's not an easy solution to many of life's problems, but it is worth it to you and your family. I will sleep tonight knowing that I am completely satisfied with my future employment opportunities, the amount of money I will be able to make, and the future I'm creating for my family. Can you say the same?